What up, Copper family? Today was a very special day. It's something I wanted to share with you guys. I got to go with one of my friends who has been growing his hair for 4 years. And he's been doing this so that he could donate his hair to children in need who have been, due to illness, have lost their hair from cancer or something of that sort. So grateful that he allowed me to be able to share this experience with you.
I've been growing my hair for the last 4 years, 3.5 years. To be true to it. I was going to donate last year, but because of COVID and they weren't taking donations at the time, so I wasn't able to donate.
So what separates Wigs for kids from all other places?
So I'm going to donate to Wigs for Kids because I truly believe in their company and that the hair is actually going to go to children in need of hair, battling cancer, just a fleeting moment of feeling normal. Some of the other companies or donation sites that I've looked into come to find out, well, only a portion of the hair was actually making it to the individuals who deserved it. The rest of it was being auctioned off to rich old ladies so that they can feel more comfortable in their day-to-day lives.
Dude, that's so long.
I know.
I know.
It's so awesome. This is going to be so fun.
So yes, I have sat on my hair on several occasions. I don't like it. I don't recommend it, and it usually stays up.
I know.
So what was your go-to hairstyle as you were growing it?
Oh man, so the type of work that I was getting into when transitioning from short hair to long hair was always in my face constantly, and doing the whole hair flick thing, like some of the, I guess, emo kids, as South Park would make fun of. And so I adopted the old soccer headbands, and I would rock a headband around if I had hair getting in my face and whatnot. Sometimes I'd slick it back, but decided that really wasn't a look for me. So mostly just let it down. Once it reaches a certain point, I pull it back, and it just stays back the entire time.
First of all, we want to determine how you want to cut your hair, so I know how short to cut this.
Yes. And we're going to go shoulder length because in the past I have cut it all the way off and done a short haircut for a time, but that transition time of growing my hair back out, rather cumbersome. So last 2 times I've donated, I've left my hair shoulder length.
Okay, because you're wanting to do it again.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, good to know.
Hopefully within 2 years. That's the goal. Before I get too gray. They decide that, no, we don't want that old man hair. And so with all the donations that I've done, if I were to take all of that hair, they would be able to make 1 wig out of it.
Right.
From those 4 donations.
I
So
know.
it takes a lot of hair for them to be able to fabricate one of these wigs for these kids.
Just to have the right amount to do it. So usually like 6 to 8 ponytails usually, depending on the person.
And how many ponytails is he going to have?
He'll have, we'll probably do like 3, but maybe 4. But it really just depends on how thick the hair is, and I guess how thick they want to make the wig as well.
Yeah. They're going to lose some during the weaving process, so they want it, longer is better.
Yeah, for sure.
Typically, how much do they ask for length-wise?
12 inches minimum,
Yeah.
from what I've seen.
Children with hair loss sometimes they'll take 8, but I think it just depends on the hair.
Okay.
And it goes a little bit in boys and girls.
Yes, any children with any kind of hair loss issue. Well, depending what's causing the issue. Because a lot of people just assume, oh, it's just for, kids with cancer, or it's not true. So,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So there's other issues that cause hair loss. So, yeah. So I like that fact that they'll do it for more than that.
Because that's what inspired me to start growing and donating. Being a hair farmer was, how awesome would it be to provide a child with a moment of feeling normal and being accepted.
I know.
And when they're going through such hard times in their lives,
Exactly.
too young to be going through that type of a difficulty.
Absolutely.
So for me, my love is the outdoors. I love hitting the trail with my feet, whether it's in the high mountains of Utah or the desert of southern Utah. I'm there, we're canyoneering, we're backpacking, going out for multiple days at a time. It's always been a love of mine, being outdoors. Grew up in a hunting family where we did a lot of that kind of stuff. So I grabbed a hold of that, and that's become who I am. And, you know, living in the place that I live, I have the opportunity, no matter what time of year it is, there's always something to do. There's always a trail I can go hike. I'm avid mountain biker as well. Love snowboarding. In the wintertime, backcountry. It's just where it's at. So my best time spent is on the outdoors. And when I got my hair down and I'm riding that trail down on my mountain bike or on my snowboard and my hair is just flapping in the wind, nothing brings me more joy and happiness.
Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here it goes.
Okay. So exciting.
Does it make you nervous?
No, not at all. I'm excited because I know that the hair is going to go to a place that it's appreciated and deserved, not just a trash can. Woo!
Woohoo! That's freaking awesome. That's so cool. I love it. I'm so proud of you.
I am.
I know. So cute.
It looks different when it's not on me.
Right? That's pretty cool. I love it.
Is it weird if your hair just looks right perfectly together?
Right? It's so true.
I feel like I belong on that movie Dumb and Dumber.
I know, huh? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I want to make sure I get this one right. Perfect. Yay, yay. It's exciting.
Oh.
4 years of growth right there.
Right? That's so cool. So I'll just band this together for you.
I'm back after my wash, feeling all nice and refreshed. I'm gonna give it a little flick.
A whole different dude.
I do. I don't even recognize myself.
I don't recognize you either. So we're gonna just do like a light leave-in just to help with cutting, but also Utah's super dry, so I'm sure everyone gets static and dry scalp, and that will help with that. It'll help my job easier as I'm cutting, so that's why I'm doing it.
And with the static, I've been using my beard oil from Copper John's to
Nice.
help control my static in my hair.
Oh,
And these leaves are nice and soft too, because I have that issue where it's like, if I don't pull it back or maintain it,
yes.
it just blows up.
We're gonna trim. We're gonna stay with one length pretty much because he likes to still pull his hair back in a pony. We want to make sure that that's doable still without a lot of stress or fuss.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Choosing easy, it's what it's about.
Yes. Do you use any products in your hair while you style?
Just a little beard oil. Yep.
Perfect. All right, good to know.
Sometimes if I'm gonna wash my hair in the morning, I'll put a butter product from Copper John's in it.
Cool.
So you having layers of it?
I'm just like making sure there's no funny ends. Just making sure everything's even. And sometimes you get thinner ends more in your top. So I just want to make sure they look nice and they're going to grow out well. So Austin can do this again.
Yes. Wish more people would get on board.
Me too.
But just because you're not growing your hair and donating it like I am doesn't mean you can't still help and participate in other ways.
Exactly.
These nonprofit organizations.
Absolutely. I agree with that also.
Yep. We can all do our part. My second beard I've ever grown.
Really?
Yes. And I was, what do they call it? Like beard self-conscious, I guess?
Yes.
And be like, oh, it's too thin, doesn't look good.
Right.
And then I come to realize that, you know what? Doesn't matter what my beard looks like. Let's let it go, see what it can do.
Right.
And it looks pretty decent.
I think that's going to pull back just nice.
All right.
Yeah. It's a little short, like in the very bottom, but
That's okay, because guess what? It's going to grow back.
I know. So it'll grow out. I think grow out really well. I know it's cute. Huh? Yeah.
So we're going from Fabio look to Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Oh, I can't.
You want to go a little shorter
That makes sense. Keep it nice and uniform.
Just kind of trimming everything up. We're just blending his sides in to his beard, so when he pulls it back, it's gonna look fantastic. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
It does,
Yes.
right? So, and then we're just kind of taking off any of the little straggly hairs. Now, are you wanting to keep growing long? Like, what is your long-term goal?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep growing it.
Okay.
So just a light little
Trim.
Yep.
Okay.
Any
Perfect.
flyaways. So does that help with getting that line coming in over like that?
Yes. You can see all the little straggly hairs.
Thanks for allowing us to do this.
Of course.
Yes, thank you.
That looks better, huh?
Yes.
I know.
It does. It can breathe.
I know. I know. I couldn't believe how long your hair was when you dropped it down. I was like, oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is.
It's good.
It looks good. Feels good. Loving the haircut.
I know.
Loving the trim beard, or the beard trim.
I know.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to go dancing.
I think so too. I know, an excitement for whoever this goes to.
Yes.
Best of luck, right?
Best of luck.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Crazy.